Well, it's Claire Simmo back on the guide with my A to Z of what to do in Liverpool. Now, we had A, of course, last week with the Albert Dock and the arena. So B, we're going to think a little bit outside the box. We went with Good Morning Baltimore because, of course, I'm not just dressed like this because I'm a raving lunatic. Hairspray comes to town. Yay! Yeah. See what I did there? Hairspray back at the Liverpool Empire. Guys, do you want to just introduce yourself? Because I've got two of the main cast. Tracy Turnblad herself. Do you want to give yourself an introduction?
Yes. Hello, I'm Freya and I play Tracy in the UK tour of Hairspray.
And I'm Ashley and I play Link Larkin.
Now, you've come to Liverpool. This is the second time for you, isn't it? But you've not been here before, have you? Just the fact that we're here at the Empire, it's a new show as well, isn't it? It's slightly revamped from the one we saw last time. Tracy, before we go into costume changes and everything else, tell us about some of the new tweaks of the show.
So basically, it's a total new rework of the original. So there is new costumes. It's totally new directed. There's new amazing choreography, which is just phenomenal. And it's just been a real dream to kind of do a rework of such a great musical. It's great, it's brilliantly written, and everyone's kind of brought their own originality to it, so it's just been fab.
Mm-hmm. So how is there anything different, changes to the films, or any new songs in it, or is it all the choreography?
No, it's like literally the same script, the same songs, everything, nothing's been cut. So you are going to see literally the full musical, but with just new sparkle.
Oh, we like the word sparkle, don't we? Now, what about you? How does it feel to be on this? You were saying this is the first time that you've actually been touring, isn't it? How are you finding going from place to place, and are you going to try and get out and about a bit and see Liverpool?
It's really good. I've never toured, so it's really cool to do weekly touring as well. I don't mind it because a lot of people don't like weekly touring, but I find it's really cool. Like, you know, you spend 1 week, it's kind of like a quick visit to a city. You've got to do everything you can in that week and then move to the next one. And like, if you're in a place for a bit longer, you sometimes get a bit bored and you're like, oh, I'm ready for the next place. But I find on a Saturday night, I'm like, right, I'm ready for the next city now. I'm ready for the next place. Yeah. But, you know, it's good. It's really good. I'm enjoying it.
And of course, you've got our very own Claire Sweeney with you. Is she going to be showing you some of the sights in Liverpool? What's she like being back? She's been giving you some Scouse tips, has she?
I hope so. I hope she shows us some stuff. I think we've got like a night out planned for us. I think her and Tony are going to show us.
Tony Maudsley
show us the nightlife.
So we've got both Claire and Tony, and it's just awesome.
I mean, it does seem it's a fun show, isn't it? It really is fun. For those who haven't seen it, I loved it. Absolutely love the film. And I actually think it's one of those things that when I saw on stage, I liked even more than the film because it was so brought to life. There's humour in it. It's up tempo. For you, Freya, I mean, I said to you before, you're tiny. People aren't going to recognise you really when they see you on stage because you have to wear this suit, don't you? Tell us a little bit about what you have to do how long does it take to get ready? Is it just a constant ball of sweat being inside it?
So basically, no, it just takes me literally half an hour. We have a half-hour call, and I just do it in that time. I do my own makeup and everything. We pin curl our hair, so I've got a big wig and everything, which I think there's like 70 wigs or something ridiculous, something like that, isn't it? Yeah, and then I put a fat suit on that's been like made to kind of measure to me. And it is really hot, but I find it really like homey, and it helps me get in the character. I try not to, like, I literally can't go to the toilet throughout the whole show because I'm not off the stage. And sometimes before beat, this was like the other show, I think it's on Saturday, you were like, oh, I really need to go to the toilet. And I went, can we not? Because he's going to get to go because he doesn't have to take off loads of layers. And I was just like, I need to go as well. But it was just, I really enjoy it, and yeah, I wouldn't like to do it without the fat suit.
I suppose, as you say, it gets you in character, doesn't it? It makes it what it is. Tell us a little bit about your character for those who haven't seen it.
My character is kind of like the heartthrob. He's the lead. He's kind of the best dancer, singer of the show, of the Corny Collins show, and all the girls fancy him. And yeah, he comes across as quite, at first, quite, you know, kind of an arrogant character, and he thinks he's, you know, this Mr. Big kind of guy, but then in the end, he's got a heart and he's really sweet, and he falls in love with the girl, not for her looks, not for, you know, the superficialness, for who she is inside. Like, Yeah, he's quite a sweet guy in the end.
He is, actually.
Yeah,
He's lovely, isn't
yeah,
he? Look
yeah.
at he's winning loads of female fans.
I think that's what it's about. It's the fact that the people are beautiful, and you might not look at someone initially and think they're beautiful, but then you get to know them, and then you just find things about them that you think they're just such a beautiful person, and that's what's amazing.
Yeah, it's a big part of the story, that.
Yeah. Which kind of does get missed, that Hairspray does have a love story, as opposed to, because it is about the integration and about the fact that just being overweight as well isn't, you know, but yeah.
So what's your highlight of the show? What's your favourite number to do? Just very, very quickly. Tell us what's your favourite part of the show?
Mine's Without Love.
That's
I
your
really,
one.
really enjoy it. Like it's a really good scene, a really good song, and we get to have a little boogie, and it's just really sweet. It's nice.
And what about you? Are you the same?
Yeah, I do. I absolutely love that number. I think all the numbers in it are absolutely cracking. But yeah, no, Without Love is good.
It's a good one.
It's
You
chilled out in it.
Verse now, or is that too much? Throwing you on
Maybe
the spot?
a bit too much.
It might be a bit too much to throw you on the spot, mightn't it?
I'm not
What
in
do
the
you
right key,
reckon?
you see.
No, don't worry. Well, do you know what they're going to have to do? If people want to see that much, they're going to have to come and see Liverpool Empire and see us here from, as we say, we've got them here with us today. They are here from the 12th of October right the way through till Saturday as well. So they're going to be here for the whole week at the Liverpool Empire. Don't miss out, because it is just a fantastic show. Fun for all the family as well. I'm bringing my little girl because it really is just one for all ages. Thank you again to Freya and to Ashley, and get yourselves to come and see Hairspray at the Liverpool Empire. We've caught with the Hairspray cast, of course, and we've had Good Morning Baltimore from the Hairspray script. That is, of course, on at the Liverpool Empire right the way through for a whole week from Monday the 12th of October, so do make sure you see it. Still loads of other B's to do, though. What about Bubbles World of Adventure? A great play area for all kids up to the age of 12. That's, of course, in New Brighton. And you can't take a trip to Liverpool without the Beatles story back at the Albert Dock. So we've got Good Morning Baltimore from Hairspray, we've got Bubbles, and we've got the Beatles story. What more could you ask for on Simmo's A to Z of what to be doing in Liverpool?